AIDS, heterosexuals get AIDS, but it's running rampant in that community. And so he had AIDS. So when you have AIDS, it's an underlining thing. So anything that's weak on you when you have AIDS, that I found out that it's going to attack. And my brother already had the dialysis, so he really didn't have a chance. But he didn't tell me, and I was so mad at my brother when I found that out. I was pissed that I'm crying, fighting with him. Let Duff, you're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make it. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And he didn't tell me he wasn't going to be okay. And again, I'm like, well, if I would have knew, I would have been in the house. I might have stayed a night, a couple of nights. So I was furious that he didn't tell me that, I couldn't get to reality, and I missed this opportunity to miss out. I missed out on my mom called me. I never forget, I was at work. I had to leave the kitchen, and when she called me, I knew it. And I was like, Duffy didn't make it. She said, she didn't have to say nothing. I said, Duffy didn't make it, did he? She said, no. And I swear to God, y'all, I swear to God, let me make sure this is on. I hope this gets to fit in. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I swear to God, y'all, I'm on the phone with my mom, and all of a sudden, it started raining out of nowhere. It was springtime, and it rains like that in Pittsburgh, but I knew it was God. All of a sudden, it started raining outside, y'all. And I just got this peace. I'm telling you, I felt my brother. I'm telling you, I felt him heavy. It was weird. It was like I can't see him, but he was right there. His spirit was so thick in this back little corner of this restaurant. I wasn't talking to my mom. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, Duffy's here with me. So he was there when my mom gave me the news, because he knew I loved, he knew we loved him. Now, the beautiful part about my brother is my oldest brother got 4 kids. My second brother don't got no kids. I don't have no kids. I should have a couple. I don't have no kids. So my brother's second son, Lemire, all of our names start with an L. My nieces, my nephews, my mom, my brothers, all of us, Lauren, all of us, all start with an L. So I have a nephew named Lemire, kind of named after me, his mom told me. And he's a good dude, man. I'm proud of him. But anyway, he had a vision. Now, they're not raised in the church like we was. He had this vision, and I knew for a fact that it was true because he was saying stuff that he shouldn't even know. He wasn't raised in the church. He don't know nothing about the spiritual life. And I try to get him on, but it's got to be on his time. He's young, which I was in the streets, so I don't bother him about it too much. But anyway, he said, yeah, Uncle Lamar, man. He said, I had this vision. First of all, I never even talked. He didn't say a dream. He never heard about no vision. He said, I had a vision about Uncle Lee, Uncle Duff. And I'm like, yeah. And he started telling me, he said, yeah, man. He said, it was in this one house where we moved to where all the family gathered, and we were looking for Duffy. We couldn't find him. And all of a sudden, he said, Duffy just appeared to him. But he said, he looked good. My brother had the straight backs. When he was sick, man, he looked terrible. He didn't want nobody to see him when he died. And my nephew told me don't go see him. I was like, I didn't get a chance to see my brother. I'm going to go see my brother, but I respected his wishes because I knew my brother didn't want nobody to see him like that. So I didn't get to see my brother at all. So that was weighing on me that I didn't get that. But my nephew gave me this beautiful vision. He was saying, like I said, Duffy was there, and he had straight backs, and he was like, Uncle Duff, is that you? And he didn't say he really talked, but he just gave us a smile, he gave a smirk, yes, me. My brother had this way of his face. He just smirked yes, me. You know what I'm saying? And I forget. Man, it was a beautiful testimony though. He went in more detail of the vision, but like mine, it was quick. And he told me that, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's beautiful. But now after that, I'm not a jealous person or nothing like that. And my brother and my nephew have this bond, so I understand why he came and visit my nephew. But I felt cheated. Me being the flesh, I'm being selfish. I'm like, I want my brother. What the heck? Is it on 4 minutes, 40 minutes? I hope I didn't click on. I don't know what's going on with my phone, y'all. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But anyway, I started getting mad. You know what? I want my brother. This is BS, Lord. I want to see him, and he's been dead for 18 months. And, the whole time, I'm trying to, because I'm real sensitive to the spiritual world. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to basically sense things. Am I feeling them in the room, and nothing. And I got to the point where I got really frustrated with God. And, I told him, I really started arguing with God, and I was screaming at him. One time I was drunk, missing my brother crying, listening to music. It's just music that he liked, little stuff, man, any little thing. So, and actually, these are actually his Jordans, y'all. I like to wear them, man. I rock them because they dope. But, you know, this is my brother's shoes, so what a coincidence. I rock his shoes. I grabbed his shoes up and everything. But anyway, so, you know, I'm mad. I'm like, what's going on? You know, I need to see my brother. This is ridiculous. And I'm telling you, one night, after I was drunk, screaming at the Lord, I demanded it. I was serious. I was crying hard, and I was serious, Lord. I'm not playing. I want to see my brother. And I'm telling you, y'all, I mean, be careful for what y'all wish for, because I'm telling you, man, my brother, he came to me in a dream, and it was a vision. It wasn't a dream, it was a vision. I seen my brother. I was in space and time. I know I was in space and time. I wasn't in my room. God, it was a section on this universe somewhere. Not even, I was in space and time. It was like you can see clouds, and it was like blue, real vivid, really vivid, but the energy was what was amazing. Because at first I questioned, like, God, after I was questioning, but I know God revealed to me, confirmed to me not too long ago. That's why I did this video. The energy that was surrounding my brother, I can't even explain. It was kind of like I can't even explain the energy, honestly. I can't even explain just the energy around my brother. And I felt, and when I seen him, man, he did. He looked good, just like my nephew was saying. But what was funny was he didn't look happy. Like, I was happy, like, oh my God, you know, God like kind of brought him to me. I didn't see God or nothing, just my brother. And he wasn't, I don't even think he made eye contact with me, y'all. He didn't embrace me to give me a hug. I wanted a hug. He didn't embrace me. You know, I don't think he looked me in the eyes. He kind of was looking down and quiet. And it was weird to me because I was expecting him to be happy to see me, you know, but I hear a lot of people who went to heaven, and I believe a lot of these testimonies were when they go to heaven and God told them they want to leave, they don't want to leave heaven, not for a second. They don't care about their kids no more because you understand you're God's child. We're all borrowing kids on earth. They're not yours or God's. You just borrow them. He gives you the ability to look like them, but you know, when you're in heaven, you don't care about them. You want to stay in heaven. It's the greatest place on earth, right? Or this universe, right? So when I seen him, I don't want to say he didn't look happy, but he wasn't overjoyed to see me. And I just remember asking him a question. I said, you know, me being selfish and in this, you know, still in the flesh, even though I was in the vision. I asked him, I said, well, am I going to heaven? I think I asked him something else, but it was like he didn't really pay it no mind. But I remember asking, like, am I going to make it to heaven? And he looked, that's when I remember he looked up at me and he said, yeah. But then it went back down. And that was pretty much it. But I'll never forget that energy, man. And it was crazy, man. And when I woke up from my vision, I didn't believe. The devil tried to immediately steal it from me. I didn't believe that he got, because it was like I was praying for it forever. He was dead for 18 months, and I wanted a dream. I wanted a vision like my nephew. I wanted to see my brother. I didn't get a chance to see my brother. And for God, when I seen like that night or the next night after I snapped out on God drunk and was pleading, he let me see him. But again, it was like he let me see him because I needed that in my heart. But it was like, you could tell my brother was escorted down or he didn't want to come. It was weird. It was strange. But I thank God for that because now I don't cry as much. I got a little teary-eyed, but I got a chance to see my brother finally. So it was a beautiful thing. And now it's like, you know, my sister, she has this friend, Carrie, who just died, passed away. She lived in Florida. They flew her back up here to Pittsburgh. My sister just came back up here to Texas. She just came back up here from North Carolina. And I seen her, and, you know, she told me a horrible thing, man. Let me see. Where we at? Because this must have reset. I must have reset it. Hopefully I got the other one. But, so, my sister came from North Carolina, and she went to her friend's funeral. And my mom's kind of like losing it. She been taking a lot of pills. She got seizures. She was depressed, and she's been taking pills for like over 15 years. And I think she's addicted to something, and she's not in her right mind. She promised my sister some of my brother's other Jordans, and he didn't get them. She did. She got in the shower. She got out, and she said my mom and them got into a dispute. And my mom was dangling the Jordans in front of my sister's face, who's grieving, crying about her brother, because I have stuff, my nephews have stuff, my brothers have stuff for my brother. But Lauren don't, because she's in North Carolina. So she was coming up here. She thought she was going to get some belongings of her dead brother that didn't die 2 years ago. And my mom, not being in the right mind, is teasing and antagonizing my sister. She comes over here and tells me the story. I couldn't believe it. I called my mom, and she, again, hung up on me. So y'all just pray for my mom and our relationship. She's not in the right head. Of course, my brother passing is not helping, but she wasn't right really before that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But again, y'all, cherish y'all family, your mother, your brothers, your sons, your everybody, y'all, because I'm telling you, they're not going to be here. You know, every second, somebody died just now. Literally, every second, people's dying. But what's funny, the way God got it is, so for every 2 people that die, 3 people were born. So, well, I think it's for every 3 people that are died, 5 people were born. The ratio is like, I guess, 2 to 1. But, so, you know, I'm not going to be the only one that has somebody really close and dear to you. And another thing is, I missed how much now I realize how much my brother mean to me. Oh my God, like, because I gave all the emphasis to my oldest brother. Like, he taught me how to be a man. He taught me to be tough. Taught me how to flirt with women, like my dad. But, like, my brother gave me everything that's good about me. He taught me right from wrong, how to treat people, how to be respectful. Like, the beautiful side of me, like, I get from my brother. And I never got the chance, like, I got my oldest brother to tell him, thank you, Larry, for teaching me how to be a man. Thank you for being, like, a father figure to me. I never got to go to my brother and thank him for what he did to me, because I didn't know. I kind of looked down on him because he was gay, but when my heart is missing him, now I feel that emptiness in my heart. I don't even feel like myself, honest to goodness, since he left. Honest to goodness, I don't even really feel like myself. Like, God gives you, you know, you can pick your friends, you can pick your wife. You don't have a soulmate, you know, that obviously we have free will, so we have a free will to pick who we want. But you can't pick your family, your brothers, and they're assigned to you, and your sisters, and your aunts, and your sons. They're assigned to you for a reason. You know, that's a special thing. So I'm telling you, man, I want to urgently warn y'all, man, right now, get done with this video, text somebody, call somebody, give somebody some love, man, so that if they go, you feel like, you know, you got your goodbye. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my brother, and he's gone. But thank God he gave me a vision of him, y'all, and it was awesome, man, and it healed me. So I have all type of different testimonies that I'll be coming up, and I have not too many visions. I have another vision I'm gonna talk about, End Times vision that I had years ago. But I mean, that's basically about it. Let me check this out. Hopefully I don't have to redo this, man. I do this raw, y'all, no takes. We'll see, but. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for everything that you have given me, Lord, and thank you, Jesus, for everything that you will give me and do for me. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you for Duffy. Love you, bro. I can't wait to see you in heaven. Oh, man. Love my brother. And I love y'all. All right, y'all.